Hi, this is Cindy Backmeyer, and I'm going to share a presentation that I developed for Open House, and I would be sharing this with my parents. First of all, on Open House night, I would show them my mission statement with a link to it. I'm going to open my mission statement here for you to see. But this was what I developed in class, and this mission statement was inspired by the National Council of Teaching Mathematics, and it was also inspired by the two graduate math courses I took this summer, Assessment and Remediation in Elementary School Mathematics, and Improvement of Math Instruction for Grades 3 through 5. So after I shared my mission statement, which I would also have a copy on my classroom wall, I would be going through this presentation with my parents. What does it mean? What does this mean in fourth grade? Well, it means that we're going to be doing in-depth problem solving called Math Talks, where students will take pride in creating a math journal. And my goal for their child is not for their child to get 100% on their report card. My goal is for their child to become a mathematical thinker. We will use manipulatives, both virtual and concrete. We will use many websites, and we will use research provided from the National Council of Teaching Mathematics. So what are math journals? Well, we're going to use math journals to show the strategies we're using to solve problems. And students then are going to share these strategies with the class and their peers. Students may be asked to solve problems multiple ways. Students should be able to explain what strategy they're using when they're solving problems. And students should record math vocabulary in their journals. And my belief is that students will grow stronger in their mathematics skills by writing about the problems they are solving. Well, how will we use technology to enhance our math class? We're going to use the smartboard and virtual manipulatives. We're going to use the iPads and slates to practice our equations before we work on assignments. We'll also use those iPads to go to many different websites. We're going to go to those websites to practice our math skills. And I'm going to require my students to practice on IXL.com 30 minutes each week outside of school. So here's a list of the websites that we're going to be using in fourth grade, and these are mainly math websites we'll be using. And many of them are from the class that I was exposed to this summer, but a few of them I knew before: BrainPop, IXL.com, aplusmath.com, Mr. Nussbaum. But I love the two NCTM sites, and I'll be explaining those to parents soon. So what is the National Council of Teaching Mathematics? Here's the website link for this organization, but it's a wonderful resource for teachers, and I was lucky enough to join this summer. So this makes sure, because I'm joined to this organization, I have access to the current research and different examples of what other teachers are doing in their classrooms. So we're going to be using the 8 research-based instructional practices recommended by NCTM. And I'm going to use these best teaching practices to teach the 4th grade Nebraska standards. Here are the 8 recommended standards. And it is, number 1, make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. Teach students to reason abstractly and quantitatively. Construct viable arguments and critique the reasoning of others. Model with mathematics, that means using manipulatives. Use appropriate tools strategically. Attend to precision. Look for and make use of structure, and look for and express regularity in repeated reasoning. Although we're going to attend to precision and try to do very well on our assignments, One thing I really learned this summer is that in math, students can learn from making mistakes. And sometimes those mistakes help us do a lot of learning. So, the benefits to using this program. I believe that the graders will become better mathematical thinkers. And I think this will help them develop a lifelong love of math and see that math is around them every day. I also believe that this research is showing what is best for our students. These are best teaching practices. And I believe this method of teaching will show a great deal of growth in your child, and I also believe it's going to show a great deal of growth in me. So this is a little bit about how math will look this year in fourth grade.